Happy Wednesday, CFMV. This is your workout, 2 portions, all right? Your first section here in the strength part. We've got 6 sets on a 15-minute running clock. That 15-minute clock is just to hold you accountable. You've got 10 slow, purposeful, methodical dumbbell floor press, and then right into 1-minute max effort of plank shoulder taps. You're just gonna rinse and repeat that for 6 sets. And then your workout. We've got 2 sections here. We have a 12-minute AMRAP of a classic triplet, and then as soon as you're done with that triplet, you're gonna go right into a 4-minute EMOM of dumbbell gorilla rows. It's gonna be a good one. Let's get at it. Okay, let's get at your strength portion. So you're gonna set a clock for 15 minutes. That's gonna keep you accountable to be able to get through your 6 sets. It'll help dictate a little bit of your rest in between sets, and so that way you're gonna get that good pump. What we're looking for on our first movement is 10 controlled dumbbell floor press, okay? So Coach Holly here is gonna start at the top with her dumbbells, all right? She's gonna tighten that core. Now she's comfortable with her feet closer to her hips. You can also start with your legs laying out. Either way, whatever's comfortable for you from that bottom half. But whatever that's doing, making sure this core is nice and tight, you're engaging right here into that lat, okay? From there, she's gonna bring those dumbbells down nice and controlled with her elbows, engaging those, that scapular structure back here. And as soon as her elbows touch, she's driving straight up ahead, okay, starting back over. She's gonna do 10 of those. Now this is what we don't want. Starting from the top here, boom, just going for it, right? That's just a good old fashioned. What we want is methodical movement all the way down, driving all the way back through. Once she's done with that 10, she's gonna flip on over, using that clock that she already started, okay? And getting into a plank position, making sure her shoulders are stacked right over her hands here. She's got beautiful alignment all the way down to her heels, and she's just gonna shoulder tap here, all right? Maximum effort for 1 minute. You're just gonna give me what you can. Now what she's not doing is opening up her shoulders every time she touches, right? She's not getting and shifting from side to side. She's locking those shoulders in place and just getting up 1 hand at a time, touching those shoulders. That's 1 set. You're gonna do 6 of those. Rest as you need within that 15 minutes. Get at it. Okay, let's move right into that Metcon. Your metabolic conditioning is a 12-minute AMRAP, classic triplet, 2 bodyweight movements, and then into a dumbbell. Your first movement is gonna be 20 lunges. Now these could be forward or back, it doesn't matter, but the same thing applies. As soon as you get into this lunge, making sure that knee is right above that heel, proud chest, flat back, you're engaging it. Show us a few reverse going back that way. Nothing changes. Still, that knee is right above that heel, okay? Keep that good alignment, all right? What we don't want to see is your knee too far out and forward, or you have a lunge that's way back here and your knee's not tracking out over that heel. So you're gonna do 20, 10 on one side, 10 on another, then you're gonna give me 10 up downs, all right? This is that half burpee. Still stacking our shoulders right above our hands here, getting our feet out here. As soon as our feet are out, bring our feet back up and stand. Open up that hip all the way. Don't shorten the range of motion. Make sure you open up all the way. And you're just gonna perform 10 of those. Once you're done with that 10, you're moving to 8 hang power squat cleans. You're gonna go right into that hang position. You're gonna get yourself in a proud chest, flat back, hinge hip over. So your hinge, your hip's going back to you. You've got a nice proud chest, flat back here. And we're gonna open up our hip as fast as possible into that front rack position. Now, to complete the actual movement, you are gonna do a squat. You're getting down into the squat hold. So it's gonna be all one motion. So into that hip hinge, hanging, and go. Right into the squat, boom. Hip crease right below the top of the knee. It's 1 full motion. As soon as you are pulling that dumbbell up into that front rack position, you are sending your body down into the squat, all right? So it's 1 motion at a time. 12-minute AMRAP, as many rounds and reps as possible. As soon as you're done, there is no rest. You're going into a 4-minute EMOM into a gorilla dumbbell gorilla row. Now, the dumbbell row, normal dumbbell row, you're a little bit off the ground, okay? You're not so low. you're still loading in the hamstring, but with the gorilla row, we are definitely gonna load that hamstring and that flat back. It requires you to meet the dumbbells a little bit more, so your back here is gonna be much more flat. Your hips are gonna be sent way back behind you to load those hamstrings, and all we're doing here is a total of 12 dumbbell gorilla rows. You're gonna bring those elbows right by your hips here. Boom, all the way up as high as you can. While one's coming up, the other one's going back down, and you're doing a total of 12. Once you're done with your 12, you're gonna rest for the remainder of that minute. Wait for the next minute to start. 3, 2, 1, and you're gonna get right back to those dumbbells into that beautiful position, and you're just gonna keep pulling back. That is your workout. 12-minute AMRAP right into a 4-minute EMOM. We wanna see how you did. Post your scores, and we'll see you soon.